about it is that as an old artifact, even if it's, I mean, how much magic was around a long time ago?
Well, it depends on how long ago.
Yeah, okay, we're not coming back to Earth, Tom, put it that way.
Okay, then yeah, not much.
So the fact that the fact that it has any magic at all, I think would be very interesting to a magical society, any magical society.
And
Uh,
they might be able to learn something about magic theory from it.
exactly. That is what I think is. That's what I believe um, makes it interesting as an item, rather than it actually doing anything. I mean, if magic was capable of doing anything in the year 2000, or even the year 1000 BC, I don't know when Earth was set, then more would be have been known about it. So any
Right.
kind of magic, even just like a continual light spell, would be really quite significant if it was in the magic downtime period.
Well, there are actually some very powerful artifacts from the Fifth Age that have been uncovered. I want to make sure I'm not going to give him some, dark foci for powerful blood magic or anything like that. If she says it seems fairly benign, I'll take it as fairly benign.
Yeah, according to her, it's fairly benign. It's of interest to people who care about archaeology and the history of magic, rather than interest to people who would like a +1 sword to kill stabby stabby.
So, gentlemen, should we contact the Atlantean first or get rid of our friend in the van?
Oh no, let's go to the Atlantean.
Then I'll go ahead and give him a call.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I'm happier.
Laurent Desir, or Not as we call him for short, um, is happy that you've recovered the artifact. He's not as ecstatic as the father was that you recovered his daughter alive, but he's happy that he found some runners that appear to be able to do something, and achieve the goal that he set them on a reasonable timescale as well. He'll meet you tomorrow if you like at a local Soybucks, just to pick up the package and deliver payment.
I have to say, you're lucky you got to me first. I've had two other people offer me money for this, but once a deal's made, I try and follow through.
Oh yeah, really? Interesting. Well, in that case, I'm glad I got to you first.
All right.
See you tomorrow. And if that's the case, then I guess we'll go ahead and call up the DA.
Okay, so the contact.
We don't have to do that.
You have to call up the detective.
No,
Yeah.
you just have to bring Mr. Jack outside the department store.
I'm called the detective.
That's true. But yeah, I
We
figured
call
we'd
it-
give him a heads up that we're heading that way.
Yep. Call the detective. Tell him, hey, we got Jack. He's going to be making an entrance any second now.
I'll just send him a text that has a music video of "Hit the Road, Jack."
Oh,
You
God.
get a text. You get a text back with a GIF of an animated GIF of eyes rolling.
Should we tie a bow on Jack?
As I look up and there's like a
Just wrap
pink,
it.
there's a pink ribbon in my hand and I'm slowly already tying Jack up and I'm like, what? Yes, I know how to tie ribbons. Leave me alone.
Great minds.
I make it especially tight around his mouth. And oh wait, hold up. I pull the gag down and I'm like, medicine, please. Squirrel, medicine. Forget me nots.
What is it?
That's rather expensive, and I think he's going to be gone for a rather long time. Not to mention, I think we've traumatized him to the point where if he did find us, he'd just run away.
This guy, okay, fine. Um, so, along with the rolling eyes, you get a text back that he'll be at the location with some officers shortly. If you want to meet somewhere else, you can, but otherwise, he'd like to meet you. He'd like to meet you immediately before Jack has an opportunity to do, or you, because he knows what runners are like, have the opportunity to do anything stupid. He would like to meet you immediately outside the department store.
Yeah, we'll drive over there.
The better question is, does he want us to stop?
When you get there, the large troll, which he is a large troll, the detective large troll, is there with a couple of knight errant officers, a paddy wagon, and 2 police vehicles.
Are they blocking the road?
No, they're not blocking the road. They're just on one side.
Okay, open the door.
Okay.
Door open, and Jack gets thrown out into the waiting arms of the detective.
Wait till we get paid, man.
The detective takes a step back and allows Jack to land
By the way,
comfortably on the concrete floor.
By the way, I'm currently wearing my mask.
He doesn't need to nod at the 2 officers with him, armored up officers, as they immediately are down and on top of him, turning your restraints into more legal ones.
Plasteel is perfectly legal.
I saw him. He was resisting arrest.
Yeah, they're not gentle about how they do it, but they turn your plasteel restraints into official police handcuffs.
But yeah, as I said, I'm wearing my mask. I'm currently laying back now. If Squirrel wants to talk, he can talk. If not, then the van don't stop.
Do you want to stop the vehicle?
I don't.
I would like to stop the vehicle and actually get paid, yes.
Okay, so after driving 20 yards further on, you come to a stop. And Wayon reverses. The detective.
Wait. Squirrel gets out and walks.
Oh, I'll walk.
The detective just puts a thumb and a finger on the bridge of his nose as his forehead makes wrinkly patterns. And he looks at you and says, "Was that necessary?"
Well, you know how runners are. We tend to be a bit skittish about law.
You hear from way down? Yes!
Uh-huh. As you choose on a piece of non-existent gum, he just hands you a cred stick and says, "Till next time."
Take care.
He gives you a nod.
What about mine and Flashback's bikes?
Yeah, good question.
Well, they're still there. You're welcome to collect them.
I'm going to go get my bike.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
Same
we
here.
were gonna swing. We're gonna swing around, and that way you guys can get your bikes.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, remember, guys, if you ever want any more takeout delivered, just let us know.
he'll happily do that.
Speaking of, Wayon, you mind taking me to Tim's?
Oh, my fucking taxi? Sure, okay,
Yes.
Yes. You're the rigger.
How much is this one?
Each of you get $2.5 grand.
Does this count as working for the man?
Yep.
Yep.
Crap.
So far, 6,300. And as soon as Wayon drops me off at Tim's, I'm going to go ahead, go down to Tim's, and I'm going to put the bucket of takeout on his table.
We're gonna. What would you like to achieve by doing this?
Better loyalty.
That's fine. You can have whatever you want, because I don't particularly want to talk about a girl eating organs. Although we can if you want.
No, I will not force you to do that, Douglas. I love you.
Chomp, chomp, squish, squish.
Normally I wouldn't care, because I can't be bothered to go through that detail.
Yeah, no, you're not feeling good. I know.
Okay. That's fine. Whatever you want from Tim, you can get. And in 24 hours, you're going to meet the Atlantean.
Yep.
Okay. Would you like anything from the Atlantean, Squirrel? You'll probably do the talking again.
Just develop a relationship, exchange contacts.
He's happy to develop a relationship, at least the start of one. In terms of paying for contacts, you can get numbers and stuff without paying karma.
So rating 1 for free?
Yeah, because rating 1 doesn't really do anything. But if you want them as proper contacts that you can rely on, that's when I'd like you to spend, if that makes sense.
That's fair.
Because numbers you can get, but NPCs who you can rely on, like the dock workers, I think should probably cost something. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, he gives you your money without any issue, and is happy to talk. If you ask him about the artifact, he doesn't know a lot about it yet, but he will soon.
Would I be able to justify getting more than 1 point in the DA, since I just had a phone call with her?
Because it's you and it's your thing, yes.
Okay.
Because it's you and your thing.
Well, it is. It is his thing. That is what he's good at. And you can get a contact with Laurent, not Nazir, as well if you want to. You don't have to. I'm just saying that you can. Okay.
Sure.
So you've got all the money I said you would have, and there isn't an issue with any of that.
How much was the money for this one?
4.2
Each?
So was it 3.8?
It is a grand
2.5.
total of 10,500 new yen.
Yeah, cool. I'll put that there. Wow, you're rich. Congratulations. For the adventure, the common rewards suggested are 2 for surviving, 2 for rescuing Fiona, 1 for capturing Turner, and 1 for recovering the stone. I assume that it was meant to go over 1 session, so I think we should double that to 12 rather than 6.
Okay. Do what you want.
Well, that's what I'm doing then, or that's what I thought, unless anybody objects or doesn't think that seems reasonable.
Seems perfectly fine to me.
They've got some faction rep stuff as well. So,
Okay.
Yeah,
so
isn't there a news report we're supposed to hear about now?
which news report?
Because we didn't help fight the gangers at the club?
Yeah, Douglas, you mentioned something about that.
I can't remember. I remember I might have said something. I just can't remember what I. That's why I do news reports at the time. There was lots of people killed at the club. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, because we didn't start shooting at the gang.
Yeah, I didn't know like if somebody significant died, like Mercury went into the hospital because of us or something.
Nope. It was just no. It was just it was a side quest, if that makes sense.
Possible bonus karma, but we didn't do it.
No bonus karma or anything. Just a bonus fight scene.
Bonus loot, if you will.
Actually, what you would get, 1 street cred for rescuing Fiona.
Oh, we get 1 street cred for rescuing Fiona?
Yes. 1 notoriety for turning Jack Turner over to Knight Errant.
Ugh.
And I think you managed to avoid all the other street cred and notoriety and public awareness stuff. Faction rep. Do you keep a track of your faction reps? I don't know if you do or not.
I don't think that's a thing in 5th.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that we've not gotten any faction rep yet, so.
That too.
That's fair enough.
I mean, I've got a couple factions I'm friends with, but.
Well, let's go ahead and keep track of faction rep. What factions would we have rep with?
I wouldn't worry about it, honestly. I don't think you gained anything with the orcs. Maybe you got 1 with the city. Maybe you got 1 with the Atlantean Foundation.
And maybe 1 with the Vori for selling him a boat.
Nah, probably not.
It was a shitty boat.
No, that's a 50-50 service thing. Just means he's got them anyway. So those are your rewards, I think. Actually, I'm going to up the karma from 12 to 15 because you can add a couple for role playing as well.
By the way, just to state, I now have 5 street cred.
So do I.
How much street cred
I'm
do we
at
get for
4.
You get 1 street cred per 10 karma, and we get 1 street cred for rescuing Fiona.
that? Okay, I'm at 4, yeah.
And I can apply that in future negotiations.
And we got a notoriety for selling out to the assistant DA.
Boo.
Yep.
Even though you guys were practically press ganged into it.
Right.
Doesn't matter. Turning someone over to the cops is not something that,
Hey, I gave 1 person to the cops, and I saved 1 person from the cops. As far as I'm concerned, the scales are balanced.
Oh wait,
Uh,
considering the fact that Volk and I ran inside and had no knowledge of it, we just got handed random money. Do we get the notoriety still?
Not to mention, he shot at us.
And the cops never told us,
yeah, you're getting the notoriety. You were part of handing him over. You could have taken him up on his offer to bribe and be free. Of course, then you'd have had to deal with the DA and the detective. But you could have taken him up on his offer, but you didn't.
Let's see here. 1 notoriety, dealing with the assistant DA, and detective fuck troll. I will take the 1 notoriety, please.
Honestly, notoriety isn't a bad thing.
And Volk, you're quite right. They wouldn't have got anywhere near Maria Mercurial. They would have shot up the queue and killed plenty of people outside of the venue. But they wouldn't have got far inside because they weren't looking to risk their lives. They were just looking to make a statement.
Yeah.
Oh.
And her security would be far, far more professional than they are if they got anywhere near her.
I call Krogar.
Krogar is even more drugged up than I am.
Krogar, we finished that job.
Hey, did you so? Oh, great! That means wow, excellent, guys, excellent. Thanks so much.
Do be careful with that stuff, please.
Eh.
I'm very careful. I only ever put it up my nose or directly into my veins.
Gotcha. All right, we'll talk. I'll talk to you later then.
Hey, thanks, Chaos. I really appreciate it. You know I do.
I know. Ugh. I look at my watch, realize I don't have a watch.
What's a watch?
Fortunately, your comlink can tell the time.
It's like, Jesus Christ, past my bedtime, as I go to take a nap in my house. Actually, better idea. As I throw Volk the keys, I'm gonna go take a nap at my girlfriend's house. In her bed.
You have a girlfriend?
Yeah. Her name's Adrian.
And I've got a porn star to see.
Yeah, don't you have a Russian bartendress?
Yeah, I could.
Well, it's good working with you folks. You're all fairly professional, and I appreciate getting the lift out of Seattle.
Oh no, we'll work together again. Okay, folks.
Tends to be the way the shadows work.
Yeah. Okay, folks.
I'm going to go find an apartment.
Folks, we're going to go ahead and take a short break right here. We'll be back after these commercial messages. Please get a drink and some popcorn and yada yada, blah blah blah, that type of stuff. Be right back.
Oh, the commercial messages. I was thinking maybe I should offer signed photos.